emergency?
Um, it's a house on fire.
I'm sorry, there's a house on fire?
Yes, it's on fire. The whole house is on fire. I don't know if anybody's in there.
Is that your house or is it a neighboring
house?
Okay.
Somebody in there. I said somebody in there.
Okay, just let everybody know we have the fire department on the way. I'm going to get some information. It's not going to slow them down at all, okay?
Okay. Selkirk Fire 3 for motor vehicle accident. Going to be in front of 344 Route 9W. Tractor trailer hit a bridge, flipped over onto another car. Caller stated there's one female that seems to be in track at 1728.
If you need emergency services in the town of Bethlehem, more than likely you call us. Who are we? We're your friends and neighbors, the Selkirk Fire Department. Since 1928, we have been protecting lives and property throughout the Selkirk Fire District. Today, nearly 90 years later, more than 50 volunteers in 3 fire stations donate hundreds of hours of time, often at the risk of their own personal safety, in order to protect you and your family. The Selkirk Fire Department provides protection to an area known as the Selkirk Fire District, which includes the hamlets of Selkirk, Glenmont, and South Bethlehem. This area covers 60% of the town of Bethlehem and encompasses 30 square miles with a population of over 8,500. Our coverage area is unique because it is not only residential, but also includes 7 miles of the Hudson River shoreline and 7 miles of the New York State Thruway. To meet these challenges, the department keeps a 26-foot fireboat docked at the Henry Hudson Town Park and a full-size heavy rescue truck at Station 1. Our members routinely practice water rescue and vehicle extrication and are considered one of the best rescue departments in the state. Also included in our coverage area are many industrial sites, such as Air Products, Sabic, National Grid, Selkirk Rail Yard, South Albany Airport, and the southern end of the Port of Albany. All these areas represent additional challenges and require specialized training. Over the past 15 years, the town of Bethlehem has experienced significant growth, with most of it occurring in the Selkirk Fire District. Commercial activity along Route 9W, from Thruway Exit 23 to Glenmont Road, has been momentous. The industrial area located in the central part of the Selkirk Fire District has also seen increased growth. Over the years, the department has evolved to meet the changing needs of the community through, for example, expansion into 3 stations and upgrading those buildings over time. Unfortunately, those stations have reached their maximum lifespan, and upgrading will cost more than building a new firehouse. Having modern facilities and equipment helps your volunteer firefighters to be best prepared to protect you when you are in need. However, firefighting equipment has gotten more sophisticated over the years, and the size and weight of these vehicles has increased, and, as such, the buildings need to be changed to allow for larger bays to fit the trucks and to provide for enough room for firefighters to get ready to respond to an incident. Our current ladder truck clears the roofline at station number 2 by only a few inches. Our new pumpers have a similar problem, which makes getting them in and out of stations difficult. Working room in each station is also severely limited, with firefighters having to don their gear in hazardous proximity to the apparatus. Even filling the trucks with water after a fire is difficult because of the confined space in our outdated buildings. In addition, dangerous engine exhaust fills the bays because of improper ventilation. Washing the truck can be hazardous at station number 1 because it is located so close to Route 396, a major truck route to the Thruway. All 3 current buildings have served their purpose well, but are now operationally deficient and put our volunteer firefighters in potentially hazardous situations. Additionally, the buildings are not code compliant, for example, not handicapped accessible, and lacking the proper amount of meeting and administrative space. These are the same buildings that the public uses in times of emergency such as regional power outage, flood, or hurricane. The time has come for the residents of the Selkirk Fire District to invest in state-of-the-art fire stations which will last for generations to come. Protecting our community and our volunteer firefighters is critical to enable us to protect you. When you need us, we are there for you. Now the men and women of the Selkirk Fire Department are asking for your help with our new building project. Selkirk Fire District hired an independent architect who is an expert in firehouse construction to evaluate the current status of the facilities, the district's needs going forward, and the direction of the town. Based on those needs, the architect determined that even if all 3 current facilities were completely remodeled, a 4th facility would have to be constructed due to space restrictions. The cost to renovate the current buildings and to build the necessary new building will exceed the cost of building a new headquarters on Route 9W and rebuilding Station 2. Because the district has budgeted wisely over the last several years and can generate revenue from the sale of some property, the total amount needed to borrow will be considerably less than the full cost of the project. The total cost of the project will be about $17 million. In the interest of full transparency, the district is asking the voters to approve the cost of the full project as opposed to asking for another bond approval in a few years. The cost to the average homeowner will be less than $100 per year. This plan will include building a new station on property recently purchased by the district adjacent to A.W. Becker Elementary School and rehabbing 2 other fire stations. This is a once-in-a-generation project which should be undertaken to protect our firefighters and serve the community. This building project should last our community for the next 50-plus years. All information about this project, including background studies and drawings when they are complete, is available at www.selkirkfd.org. If you have questions, please send an email, selkirkfdproject@gmail.com. The district-wide bond vote will be on Tuesday, December 11th. Polls will be open at noon until 9 p.m. at all stations. As members of the Selkirk Fire Department, we are pleased to be there for you whenever you need us. We're now turning to you, our community, for the support that we need for this building project. Thanks for your consideration.